Kunal Bothra, who joins in. Kunal, welcome to Your Trades. Good afternoon. Help us understand, this is a third consecutive session that we've closed lower, despite that there is not a weakness in globally markets. In fact, we are again underperforming the global peers. Now, these were majorly the expectation which were already baked in, that it's going to be a subdued quarter, and even the FIs selling, it's getting intense day by day. Now, what is that the traders should look at it in terms of index level? Where is the immediate support that you see on Nifty as well as on Bank Nifty?
Yeah, good afternoon. So I think yes, over the last 10 days, 10-15 days, one thing is very certain, that this is India specific selling, or selling specific to the Indian equities, because when you look at this comparatively with respect to the Asian peers or the emerging markets, as well as with respect to the entire globe, I think we've been ranked underperformers in the last 10-15 odd days. Now, over the last 2-3 days, yes, the selling pressure has come back again, but then the case for the markets going into a bounce was also a lot more shallow. So we bounced off from 24,700 mark, just last time around, almost a fortnight back towards 25,200 to 50 levels. But that was very, very shallow, very strong lack of participation from large cap names. You see so many stocks falling below their longer term moving averages on the Nifty 50 basket itself, let alone the mid cap and the small cap index. So I think when you see a deteriorating market breadth, it also gives an indication that the markets are not ready for a major kind of a trend reversal or a bounce back, but they could be looking at more of a shallow consolidation or even a resumption of correction. So I think over the last 5-6 days we saw the indices consolidating, but today we've managed to pick up pace again in terms of correction. Now, ideally, I have seen historically that whenever there is such kind of selling specific towards certain equities, the selling generally takes at least a process of 3 to 4 weeks or maybe 1 to 2 months in many cases. So which means we could expect that the index could drag for some more time. There could be points where the indicators would become oversold, the markets would get into a process of bounce, but a major uptrend or a rally could begin only once we see this consolidation or this correction getting over for the next 2-3 weeks. So my sense is that the strategy should be to be a bit more cautious, as well as look out for just specific larger cap names and more solid stocks.
Okay, Kunal, so Nifty right now also at a 1 week low. I mean, you did say that this is a period of consolidation that you see spanning out for a couple of weeks to a couple of months now going ahead. At a time like this, do you think it's a good time to make fresh buys? And if so, what are your picks today?
Yeah, of course. I think in every market, you will always get those opportunities for stocks which could be rank outperformers. So my bet is on 2 stocks, and one of the sector which has apparently done reasonably well is the Nifty IT space. So Tech Mahindra is something which I would recommend at current levels. The stock closed above its fresh highs of 1700 plus mark. Would look out for targets in the range of 1770. Stop loss could be kept at 1660 for Tech Mahindra. And one of the other stocks where recently also gave a breakout is BEML. Many of the defense stocks are making a very strong comeback. BEML has managed to cross above its 50-day moving average. Looks very attractive as a short-term chart breakout. Look out for targets in the range of 4100. Stop loss could be kept at 3800.
Interesting. In fact, all the PSU's counters are coming back, not just even defense and even railway counter if you look at it. Thanks very much, Kunal, for the 2 stocks that you've spoken about, Tech Mahindra as well as BEML on Kunal's.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.